Hello, everybody, and I would like to thank my wonderful subscribers. Hello, everybody, and this is the third video of the Insane Warrior Cat Fandom. So, last time, we saw the main bad guy, who is, what was his name, Tiger Claw? Well, it was Tiger Cigar. And we saw him get murdered by a new character called Tiny, who is apparently a part of the Blood Clan and all that. So yeah, rewind a bit, and yet keep going.
About it was always like, oh, you mean Scourge? I love Scourge. Scourge is so cool. And then I thought, okay, if this cat is so beloved,
you should give him a chance.
Give him a chance.
Yeah.
Maybe this whole time the books were actually setting up how evil and ruthless this Scourge guy is.
I don't think so.
You thought that cat was the main bad guy? This new guy just killed him with barely any effort.
Yeah.
This also sets up that Firestar's brand new 9 lives are essentially worthless because this new cat can just kill you and have you instantly burn through all 9 of them.
That's awful.
Well, not instantly. Slow and painfully.
Oh, no.
Which is definitely worse.
It is.
It's a little unconventional, but if this is how the series sets up the actual main bad guy, then let's do it. Scourge, you've won me over. When Scourge and Firestar face off for control over the whole forest, Scourge...
Wait, why would Tiny want that? Because Scourge is a city cat, right? You said that the Blood Clan were city cats. So why would the city cats want the forest? Because I assume that living in the city with all their food and with nurses, pet nurses, veterinarians would be way easier than living in the woods with dangerous animals.
Very easily kills Firestar.
What?
Of course he does. Firestar is just a random kitty pet who stumbled his way up the clan hierarchy. And this is Scourge.
I don't know
Ultimate life form Scourge. Firestar dies.
What?
Except this time, when Scourge kills a clan leader, he only loses once.
Yeah.
1 life. He only dies once.
Yeah, okay,
because of
8.
The power of friendship or something. I think it's a metaphor for Jesus.
No, it isn't.
And I'm not making that up. Unlike Tigerstar, Firestar successfully
comes back to life.
Away from your friends and family. Firestar successfully resurrects, and Scourge is very understandably caught off guard by this because he's never seen a cat do that before.
Okay.
So this time when they face off, it goes a little like this.
What? Oh.
And that's how season 1 of Warrior Cats ends. As you know,
why do you keep acting like it's a TV show? That is 1 book. So I'm going to assume that was the first book of Warrior Cats. So what happened in book 2?
Get to visit and see what wacky antics the cat angels get up to in cat heaven.
Yeah?
And while Tigerstar's ghost makes a pretty prevalent comeback, basically becoming the new cat Satan, we never get to see Scourge or his spiky collar ever again.
What?
That is a cat who only shows up in this much of the story.
What the hell?
Kills the main bad guy, and then leaves and never comes back. This beloved. It's because he's the ultimate life form, baby.
No.
The only knowledge of warrior cats you have is from what I've told you in this video.
Yeah?
While you do know more than the average person about warrior cats, you're still probably not going to understand what most of these fan animations are really about, because we only looked at 6 books out of 100.
Wait, what?
And you don't know what the characters actually look like. I've just been showing you Garfield characters.
Yeah?
However, my dear viewer.
What?
I really wanted to get the full Warrior Cat experience.
Yeah?
So,
what?
I read...
all of them?
Season 4. This is 4. I've read Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4. Really just trying to get the...
Are they actually told that? Because I remember that in The Last Airbender, they told every season a book. And you had the water book, and then the earth book, and then the fire book. So is this kind of in reverse, where every couple books is told a season? Tell me which one it is, guys. If you know about warrior cats, tell me down below how it works. What is the system for how they look at the books?
4, this is 4. I've read Season 2,
okay.
Season 3,
okay. That's a
and
lot.
Season 4.
That's a
really
lot.
just trying to get the full warrior cat experience.
Yeah.
Season 4 seemed like a good stopping point.
Yeah.
I also forgot to mention, I read the super editions too. There's like 27 books. 27 books. I've read 27 books this year.
God damn.
Get on my level. I didn't want to do all of them. I'm not crazy, okay?
Yeah, no.
I'm in a padded room. I'm not crazy. So, with me as your local warrior cat expert, I can safely say I still have no clue what most of these fan animations are about. It's not my fault that I don't understand these. Most of the things that these people are animating aren't even canon.
Damn.
They've just been animating fan fiction this whole time. Cleopatra takes a character who's not even that prevalent and imagines her as an Egyptian Sphinx cat who has no ties to Egypt at all in the books. Next up forever, what if Firestar and Scourge switched lives and Firestar was the one with the spiky collar?
What?
Holy fawn. All right, this one's got a giant snake monster
in
it.
God.
Mr. Fear asks the question, what if there was a zombie outbreak in Warrior Cats?
That's weird.
Scavengers of the Wind. This one's also got a zombie theme going on and is genuinely the most terrifying Warrior Cat animation I've ever seen. I was legit watching this on my TV and I had to turn it off halfway through because it was so terrifying.
No way.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
No way.
It took me reading almost 30 books to finally understand that Warrior Cat fan animations
aren't about
meant
the book
to be understood. It seems like people just like drawing cats. But why is that?
But be cat.
Now, I actually have 5 different reasons why I think people are so drawn to drawing these cats.
Tell me.
And the first reason...
They're cute.
...is because cats are just fun to draw.
Okay.
Think about it this way. Would you rather spend years studying human anatomy, toiling away for hours trying to get the fingers right?
No.
Or would you rather just draw a dumb little cat with an ooh-woo face? Reason number 2 is the expansive world. This is the official Warrior Cats family tree.
Oh my God.
There's quite a few characters that I skipped over.
Damn.
I once heard someone describe Warrior Cats as Game of Thrones for kids. And while I've never seen or read any Game of Thrones,
me neither.
I totally agree with that sentiment. It's even got the incest and everything. Since there are so many characters and little mini adventures, it's very easy for someone to have a favorite character or moment that they can connect with, regardless of how prevalent they are in the story. And the third reason I think people are so drawn to drawing these cats is the lack of official art at the time. These days, Warrior Cat fans have official graphic novels that they get to look at.
Yeah.
And I do own them, but I keep lending...
Okay, but back then, there wasn't a lot of official art. So people kind of had to imagine what their favorite characters looked like. And that led to them being like, oh, I want to draw my favorite character. Okay, I get it.
Sending them out to people, so... That's my bad. But in the early 2010s, all fans had to go off of were words and their imagination.
Yay!
Which I think made people more inclined to draw out their favorite moments in the series, regardless of how graphic and gory they were.
Yeah?
In fact, the kids really like drawing the graphic and gory stuff.
The kids, of course they do.
That's a conversation for another time. The fourth reason I think people like drawing these cats is...
What?
How this series is perfectly set up to be a fandom.
Tell me about it.
Perfectly. That's
perfectly.
Creating your own Warrior Cat OC with a tragic backstory and a unique double-syllable name is not only very easy to do,
What?
But it's actually encouraged by the books themselves.
Yeah.
At the back of some of these books is
is
this
a
fully
name
plotted out
generator?
Warrior Cat D&D campaign inviting readers to pretend to be the cats. I always thought the kids during recess who pretended to be the cats were just very devoted fans.
No.
But they were just following the instructions the books clearly laid out for them.
Wow.
And the last reason I think people like drawing these cats...
Okay, what?
Is because their passion is infectious.
I feel like all passion is.
You go down the same Warrior Cat fan animation rabbit hole that I did.
Yeah.
Because what you'll find is thousands of dedicated fans all creating art of their favorite book series. And they're not doing it for money or for views, but because they're passionate.
Aww.
And there's also like a bunch of videos that are over 15 years old, and that just makes me nostalgic for that early era of YouTube.
Yay!
I went into this video trying to understand what it was about this series that made people want to draw the cats. But the funny thing is,
what?
I ended up drawing these cats too.
Aww.
It's a virus. These cats are so drawable. I initially got my start online creating webcomics. It's something I enjoy doing. I love thinking of a joke, doodling it out, and sharing it with the world.
Yeah?
That's my passion. And I guess seeing all of these passionate artists creating these fan animations looked like a whole lot of fun. And the fact that the main character is a ginger male cat...
Like you.
Come on, that's just too perfect of an opportunity
to
do a Garfield
I can't tell.
I don't think anyone's ever done that before. So, me and my team created 40 Garfield-inspired Warrior Cat
God.
and we posted them every Wednesday.
40?
Even though we didn't make any money off of them, I really enjoyed making them.
Money
isn't
them
every
point.
Wednesday. And not to get too vulnerable here, I know these are just Garfield comics, but they really helped me find my passion in creating
you love Garfield.
So, thank you all for reading them. I hope you enjoyed. So, if you're someone that's missing a little passion in your life, try watching hours of Warrior Cat fan animations. They're a whole ton of fun to watch. They do get a little violent at times, so, be aware of that.
I'm okay with that.
And if you're someone that's ever produced a Warrior Cat fan animation, thank you for inspiring others to follow their passions.
Yeah.
And if anyone on the Aaron Hunter team is watching...
Who?
I hope you know you've made a lot of kids furries. That's all I'll say about that. Thank you all for
That's
watching.
Awesome.
Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Thank you all for joining me in this deep dive into the wild world of Warrior Cats.
Until the end.
I know this is a pretty different video than I usually post.
Yeah,
I had my face in it for a lot more than I usually do. But this video still took a long time to make because I read all of these books, and there was a period of time where I thought I could talk about all 4 seasons of Warrior Cats.
You couldn't.
Then the script was just way too long, and I thought season 1 was good enough on its own to be its own dedicated video. If you like this video, let me know, and I can do more Warrior Cat videos. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and wear your seatbelt.
Man, of course I want more. You told me about 1 season, but I want to know more. I want to know what happened to Firestar, and what happens after that. How did she keep eating? Who is the net bad guy? What happens with Tiger Sitar? You said he died, but he came back as an angel cat who is apparently like Satan. I need more detail, man. Tell me more. I'm addicted now. I might look up a Wikipedia page, the Fandom Reddit or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna put want more, need more. Okay, there we go. 1. Okay. Okay. There we go. Bam. So, okay, everybody. I think that is gonna have to do it for this video about the insane Warrior Cat fandom. If he makes another one, I will react to it. In fact, I plan to react to whatever videos the Odd1sOut makes next. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.